Geeks and Gamers, Matt Lemke here with 3Gamer Goggles, and we are at GenCon with Tom Meyer from DGS Games. They are the makers of Free Blades, and I think I already said we're at GenCon. It's early, and we're going to chat about what they have at the show, some of their future plans, and to see just where they're at. I haven't talked to Tom about anything in close to 2 years now, I think. I mean, hardcore talking.
Right, we haven't done any videos. We've talked to each other.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, I know about the lioness, and I know about the geez, oh man, they look like Stonehenge stones. So that's what I'm always probably going to call them. I don't remember the title for the game, but let's go from there.
We'll start with the stones, the trial stones from a new scenario we're releasing soon called Trials of Garibus. So the players, as you know, we have with our free blades operating on warrants instead of just always fighting adventures in there. The Trials of Garibus, the stones are across the table, and you have to go up and attempt feats, trials. Like there's a trial of strength, there's one of knowledge, courage, wisdom, and the first player to complete the trials wins the game. Of course, your other opponent may be trying to prevent you from completing the trial. So
why would they do that?
So there may be a little argument or fighting, as you will, just trying to get to the trial stone. You also mentioned the lioness, which is a great lead-in. So the lioness is our newest figure release this year for the Erdogar. Many of you may have seen pictures of her on our website or on our Facebook page. I know Matt has also helped us promote, so we always appreciate that. So those are our primary releases this year.
Thank you.
Last year we did a Kickstarter and we released our Khazaric. They are kind of shorter in stature, similar to dwarves. But that was a very successful Kickstarter. Well, all of our Kickstarters have been successful to date, so it's nice to have a track record in support of our fans, and also to manage to deliver our product on time. So for many people coming to GenCon this year, this is the first they've seen the Khazaric, and we're running them in our booth demos so that people who haven't seen them yet can get exposure to it. Some of the other models we've released within the last few months we released a Mizrakai model, which is a nice looking spearman with kind of an octangular shield for those that are looking for a chainmail type spearman for their band. But he's, in the game of Free Blades, he's a mercenary. So most any of the free bands can pick him up. There's a few that, because of their cultural differences, won't work with him.
Tension's good.
But we also released an alternative mercenary called the Zedakor, and the two of them do not like each other. So we have that. The other figure big release was we re-released the Snake Mystic. So we so we re-released her. She had been just an individual miniature we had made a while back. We re-released her because we just had our successful Kickstarter, which Matt helped us with, so appreciate that, Matt. But the Kickstarter we did was for more creatures, many to provide variety for our beast hunt and some of our other scenarios. And one of the creatures is a Shalkarak, which is a giant serpent that the Snake Mystic is able to summon. So we re-released the Snake Mystic, updated her rules to have her be able to interact with this new serpent, and those Kickstarter models are due to be delivered to backers in February next year. And we've already got some of you during the Kickstarter. We were able to show works in progress of 2 of them. After we got going and we got the positive response, we went ahead and had our sculptors get started on the sculpts. So during the Kickstarter we were able to release some of those initial pictures. Got a great response, got a nice pump, so appreciate those of you who backed us. So we're going to be really on track to once again deliver in February 2016, and then shortly thereafter make them available to the public, because we always make sure we get our backers their rewards first.
Now, how many factions are out now?
There are 8 complete factions.
You started with
right now. 4.
So good, it's double. And if I remember everything correctly, you have plans, or still have plans, to go from the skirmish level to the larger squad-based skirmish level, which kind of it already is, but the game scales up.
We do.
But you haven't. You're still kind of at that smaller skirmish level, right?
That's right. We're still developing the rules for that game will be called Free Captains. So we've still got it in playtest in the background. And because like Free Blades, we want to make sure we get it right. We don't want to just have some slick models out there and then throw some rules out there. We want to make sure that people actually enjoy the actual game and the game mechanics are thoroughly playtested. And that the factions are playtested. Because as during Free Blades, when we developed our factions, they were all playtested together in the background. Even though we've only released 1 or 2 a year, there's 18 in the rulebook described in the rulebook.
Didn't realize that.
The rules for 8 now have been released, but all of the other factions, we have those forces identified. We've been playtesting them because we don't want that force creep or faction creep where you release a new faction, it wasn't properly playtested and integrated, and suddenly it becomes an unbalanced faction where they can very overwhelming the other players in the game just because it's new. So with Free Captains, we're being very careful to make sure we have that play tested correctly. And for those of you that attend Adepticon, you normally can see us having some open sessions there of some of the prototype Free Captains rules. So
very
some
nice.
of the special scenarios that we run, the special kind of non-standard games we run at Adepticon tend to be our prototype Free Captains rules.
And you're still planning a role-playing game, right?
Yes. Actually, the role-playing game is still free download, open playtest, but we've really kind of moved past playtest. And last week, just a week ago, we uploaded a new version of the role-playing game rules as a free download off of our website. And we just do that because we like role-playing. It's also integrated with the Free Blades game system and Free Captains, so the talents and spells are the same. You don't have to learn new talents and spells. The tiered dice system still carries over. You get a lot more background and a lot more detail. And so a lot of the things we've learned from Free Blades being in the field, and we've been able to retrofit back to the role-playing game and make it a lot better. And so it was a major revision, and that's available. You go to our website, it's got a little splash page, read about it, download the rules, play as you wish.
Excellent. So, Free Captains is being playtested. Let's say, I think I met you in 2011-ish. So you've been playtesting that since 2011. Any idea on how much longer you're going to playtest it?
Not sure. When we met, it was still just kind of an idea. It's really just been within the last 2 years that we picked up a good playtest group, and we're able to start trying it out and get the public's reaction at Adepticon primarily. We've also done some local events in Kansas City, but based on the feedback at Adepticon, we made a couple of turns here and there to make it a better product. It takes time. Yeah, and we're still producing Free Blades at the same time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I kind of thought part of your plan was to come out with. Well, you're at close to half the starters now, or the factions now. So I kind of figured part of your plan was to get to the point where you had enough models to play that large-scale battle with a lot of different variety. That's just my intuition, which could be obviously wrong. But
no, that's good intuition, Matt. I mean, you'll notice the increase in pose 1 and pose 2 of our figures, and that exactly plays into that. So when you get a squad in Free Captains, we want to have variety. We don't want you to have the same figure, the same 5 or 6 figures in the same pose for your squads on the battlefield. We know people want it to be interesting. We want it to be interesting. So we want to put that variety into the Free Captains forces that you can have. So
I agree. I don't like static. I don't like off to war we go. I don't like that. It's boring.
With the release of the Thief last year, she was our first model where we gave you the option of different arms poses actually in the package.
I didn't buy the Thief last year like I thought I did.
So the thief has a nice little pouch of money or a nice big jewel that she has snatched off of somebody. So you've got the option. So add some variety. So we've started spending, more attention into that. We've got. So that's one of the things we also take into account when we're working with our sculptors and working with our caster to make our models is when someone gets their model, is it easily going to be posable? And they kind of change it to, if you're into the modeling side of the hobby, how easy is it for you to make some modifications? That's something we always try to work on.
I think it's important. I like being able to change things. I wouldn't call myself a modeler, but I like to. But can I make this guy look like he's jumping backwards instead of jumping forwards? I like that little bit of a challenge, and I think that helps reach to more people with your game. So now I guess I have to ask a question: who released last year with the cape? Kind of looked like they were from nice cold Siberian area.
Well, the Bounty Hunter.
That's who I bought.
Yes. So the Bounty Hunter, who is actually teamed up with the Huskarl, which is one of the first Kazaric we released before we released the faction. But the Huskarl, he's now kind of out there on his own with the new Blackthorn Free Band. And he and the Bounty Hunter have been buddies for some time. You get the two of them together on the play table, and they actually get strong.
Oh wow!
So
I don't know what I'm picking up this.
So they operate under a team concept where you operate with the two of them within like an inch or two of each other, and they're used to working together. So that really gives a new, besides being a really cool figure.
Yeah.
For play style, it certainly adds change to how you might play by wanting to keep those two guys together.
So obviously you're going to do another Kickstarter next year. What kind of stuff do you have planned between now and then besides fulfillment?
So we are looking at, right now, probably one of the future models we're going to produce is the Grenadier for the Kazaric. At some point, I don't know when yet, we have to schedule our figures in when our sculptors are available. But we've heard the public, the Grenadier, which goes with the Kazaric, which is kind of a indirect fire weapon. It's not very accurate. But that's certainly something new to our game system, the capability of indirect fire. The other thing that we've been working on is we'll have a new Ergar figure, a couple of others that we kind of still got in our hip pocket, and we haven't released what our next Kickstarter is.
Well, of course not. I mean, it's about a year away.
We just finished,
yeah, it's about a year away.
And we just finished one about a week ago, so we're all kind of like, what's next? We came to Gen Con, and now
I think you guys are crazy doing it so close to Gen Con, to be honest. I mean, I do my own Kickstarters, and I know they're not as busy as yours.
Yeah, well, I certainly would encourage, people that in 2016, I would look for earlier in 2016, March, April time frame.
That's a good time frame.
We've had success. Our Kickstarters, if you go back and look at our past successful Kickstarters, you'll see we've done them at different time periods. And the other thing about a March, April Kickstarter is sometimes it gives us the opportunity to release those figures on Black Friday. So the Kazaric was released on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, so that people could pick them up for the holidays. That worked out rather well. We had a big release event at the game store in Kansas City. That was well attended. We had a big game day there. And then we had a bunch of people who had missed the Kickstarter. Were able to pick up the models then. So that was really fun. So that worked out really well. Trying to get them down and released on Black Friday so people could pick them up for the holidays.
Excellent. Anything else you want to add?
So we've got the trial stones. The other thing we've kind of released is also some loot markers. So we have a looting scenario in the game and a treasure hunt scenario in the game. Well, over the last year, we partnered up and we've got a set of loot markers, a treasure chest, and some bags of money. And one's a map with a knife on it that someone's like maybe arguing about. So those have been released also. So and also a lot of things we're trying to add to scenarios we've already developed, as well as brand new stuff. And of course, again, all the rules and the rules for our new factions, the new scenarios we make as free downloads off of the website.
Do you ever plan on like faction books, or is that too much?
Well, we have two things coming. One, as part of the Kickstarters, we have printed off some faction booklets. They're about 8 to 10 pages. We normally only sell those at conventions just to keep the price down. The other thing we have in development is called the Rules Companion.
Okay.
So the Rules Companion is going to gather up these new rules, like we now have templates for some of the magic. So, for example, here at GenCon, the other thing we've released for the first time is a set of templates for flamemen, for firemen. So the Falcar Fire Wizard now has a flame cone, flame AoE,
oh, nice.
flame tokens, and flame walls that you can pick up. And the interesting thing about our AoE is the way we designed it, and I'm sure Matt will show you a picture a little later. The way we designed it is it's translucent plexiglass, and it's marked in 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and 4 inch. So whichever type of AoE you need for one of our factions, you can use it. It's also, since we went ahead and marked it all 4 inches, so if you have another game system, you need one. You don't have to carry around a separate 4 inch and a separate 2 inch template. You just got to worry about carrying that one template.
Excellent.
Yeah. What's next for you?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I mean, I've got interviews all day today, and then after that, I'm going to try and film some game demos somewhere, but I have no idea.
So, and the other thing about GenCon this year is we've had 18 games on the schedule.
And they've all been sold out.
I think all but 2 were sold out.
Excellent.
And the 2 that weren't sold out, I expect people to show up with
Generics.
generics. But there's always a couple of no-shows, so I always encourage people that if you see one of our games sold out, to show up before start time, because usually someone gets distracted or delayed, and often there's an extra seat. We also run in-booth demos. We'll be here, of course we're here at GenCon. We'll be at Recruits in Lee Summit, Missouri this fall. We will be at Tsunami Con in Wichita, Kansas in November. And then we will once again go out to Colorado in February. Genghis Khan, which Genghis Khan is talking about renaming itself and moving, but we still plan on supporting them. Last year we were a sponsor in the painting contest.
Oh, very nice.
We'll be back to Adepticon up in Schaumburg, Illinois, and we will also definitely be back down at ReaperCon in Texas. So we're definitely making the circuit in the Midwest, and you can usually check out our website and it'll tell you the next event we're going to have.
Yeah, it's pretty up to date.
So, and keep expanding the number of retailers.
Facebook too, right?
Facebook also. Yeah. So we try to keep, Facebook and the website, we really try to focus on keeping those updated. We also we'll do news releases, the miniatures page website, and tabletop gaming news, and war game news out of Belgium, I believe it's Belgium.
Oh, nice.
Timmy, been great to us, always gives us really good coverage. A lot of people don't know about his website, but it's really nice. He does a really good job out there. Kind of keeps people. There's a time delay, so talking to him.
A little bit.
Yeah. So, but I definitely, war game news. I would tell people that they should check that out. And of course, Matt always does great coverage for us.
I try.
So we appreciate that.
I try.
So, but that's what's going on with us. So, encourage people. We have our in-booth demos. Check us out at any of these cons and sign up for a game. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you guys for watching. And I don't know if this.
Have a good day.
I don't have a hot spot yet, so this probably won't be up before I get home. See you guys later.
Bye-bye.